back.
We're back!
Woo!
Ah!
Let the pin.
I hope y'all waited for us to eat so much pizza.
Welcome back, friends. This is season 11, episode 2. I'm going to write that down.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not.
And he'll be wearing a mask. For
It's
the first 5 minutes of
it's
video
the
again.
continuation of our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm wearing a mask until it bothers me so much that I have to remove it.
Fight.
So you guys make it to the base of this huge mountain range. And what you know is roughly in the center of this patch of mountains is the castle you need to go to.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do
Very
that.
helpful.
Is there a path through these mountains?
Superman wakes up.
Well, I just want to go to the castle. I'm not worried about going to the mountains.
Perhaps a valley.
A tunnel of doom?
Are there shadows in there, though?
A highway.
Or a low way.
Here we go. You make it to the mountain. You know that somewhere at the top of this mountain is the fucking castle that you want to go to because you saw the big world map before while you were in the spaceship.
Yeah.
What's your plan of action right now?
To get to the castle.
Well, before we do anything, I'm going to have Dan look in the direction of the mountain with your eye.
I'm going to do that. Just...
You see the two fucked up barbarian looking dudes standing there a few feet from you. Unmoving, just staring at you.
Make me uncomfortable.
Wait, are they at the dock? What's going on?
Nothing.
When he looks
They're
through
always
the
looking.
eye, it's like he's seeing into this other dimension that's just like Mars, just
Have you
red
told us this?
desert wasteland. No, he
I
hasn't.
think you were dead at the time.
I haven't been dead at
No,
all.
I don't think you've told him that.
No, I haven't yet because I don't know what's going on and I'm uncomfortable.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I used my sword to
Stop.
flash your eye, and so you closed it. I forgot about that.
I think
My swords make a lot
we
of
need
light.
some survival checks or something, or perception to see if there's a path.
We got a tracker.
Is there a path? Is there a road?
I'm not good.
You're
at
gonna have to do
mountains.
some kind of
I don't
nature
know.
or survival check.
Are there any animals around?
You're gonna have to do a nature check.
My horse.
Nah, he's
15.
not a cool guy.
That's a foot. That's an April foot.
I can speak
I reached
telepathically
out.
Stop trying to play
for-
footsie
for
with
a
me.
mile.
That's why he's not a cool guy.
Put my foot out. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But I didn't realize my legs were out that far.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I got a 14 on survival.
I got a 17 on a nature check to see if there's any animals around.
You
On
see,
game question. So,
you don't see any
Score in
large
the
game or any
different
sign of
places.
large
Where is
game,
it?
No,
but you
it's
definitely see signs of
Okay.
like you
Your
know.
proficiencies are already
small
attached.
mountain-
but if I did a nature check, would I
animals.
still get the +2? Or
Is
not?
there any like
You
close to
just
me?
whatever's in here you.
No.
Okay.
If there's any in the area,
I might
they're
have done some
currently
wrong then, because I think
avoiding
I've
you or
only done
not
the ones that I had
nearby.
before, so.
Oh, you can roll for anything.
Okay.
It's just
If there's any
oftentimes you're
animals
not
that
very
get
good
close
at
to me,
it,
I'd
'cause
like
you
to-
only get your.
Well,
You
what
try
I
and
mean is
talk
I
to
wasn't,
them?
I wasn't
Yeah.
doing the ads.
Okay.
So like your dexterity, you get your plus.
Joe, what did you do?
15 nature check.
You get
See
your
if there's a
plus
trail?
0 on wisdom. If it was
There's
something
not.
you were,
And you
not
guys would have
proficient in, you
probably
have to take out a
taken
roll.
your boat kind of around the coast, maybe saw
Like
like a
random
flat
lances.
spot that made sense. Like, oh, we could dock up there because it's like this mountain reaches clear down to the shore.
Mhm.
Like I say, mountain like range. I've never been to a mountain in real life, so I'm just fucking imagining it. I don't fucking know what I'm.
You've never been to a mountain?
No,
Even I've just that's sad.
you're not
I've
supposed to
been
say
there.
that, Jake. Joe, censor that out.
And
yeah.
we should
Spanish for
just start
table.
walking and see if we find a trail.
Okay.
I mean, if it's a fort, there's probably a way in that's reasonable.
Well, we
Yeah,
gotta
but you
get
don't
to
even
it.
see it.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I mean. That's
Like,
why I did a survival check.
Hmm.
You would have a rough guesstimate that where you need to go is 42 miles straight north.
I think where we need to go is 42 miles directly north.
Alex,
Mhm.
Tyler, do one of you have an ability that negates difficult terrain while in the mountains?
I don't negate difficult terrain, but I double the movement speed regardless of what terrain we're
Oh,
in.
okay. So you
So it's normal.
you normal. Okay.
You basically negate it.
Mountains is the place.
Plus, I
don't
think
do
it
good
doesn't
in.
count as difficult terrain to me, but that doesn't matter for the rest of the party.
So you guys are on foot,
Mhm.
moving at
Do
2
we want-
miles an hour.
Do we want to get on our mounts to move through the
Oh,
terrain?
you guys did bring your mounts with
Yeah.
you, didn't you?
Mhm.
Okay. Moving at 4 miles an hour. How many miles did I say, April?
42.
42 miles.
Thank you, April.
You're welcome, other
He
April.
is wearing a dress.
So, like, 11.
11 hours.
And we know how often we wear dresses.
Is that what your costume is?
Except
It's
that,
you forgot to paint weird colors on your nails.
So what'd you say? Like roughly
10 and a half.
Day and a half.
10 and a half, 8 hours a day, a day and a half.
Day and a half.
No, I'm Cheng Po. In that one scene in Mulan where they're all dressed in drag.
Oh, that checks out.
You gotta sing the song.
It's on the internet.
I don't know the song. I'm not gonna sing it.
What the
But I know what
fuck
she's
is
talking
the
about.
Internet?
All right, 1.5. That is going to be
stuff on that internet.
8. Random encounter.
Do you want to roll to see who rolls, or do you just do chaos like normal?
How many of you are there? There's 8 of you.
There's 8 of us.
That means I can roll a d8 because friends on the internet, these guys go fucking wild.
Because we need to stop Tyler from rolling.
No, we need to see what your eye does.
Actually, I usually roll pretty bad too now, so let's do
I
it.
don't know. I
started
rolled
it.
really bad last time I was here.
Let's do it, guys. Let's get 8 encounters.
That would be great. I really just want to see what Dan's eye does, and he's too afraid to use it. So
I can't wait to actually fight something
This is
instead of
It's
running
not-
away like
Hasbro's
a little bitch.
Who's number 4? Tyler.
It's not a magical thing. That was neat.
that's an 8.
Maybe I need to start
Yeah,
carrying
use
this.
your millennium eye.
Oh my gosh.
Charles.
Maybe I need to start carrying
Roll
this
the
spell
D12.
magic with me. I have it.
10.
Don't worry, I got you guys.
Alex.
2.
Damn.
Boo.
Yeah, they can me.
With this low light, these are really
Charles is already
Well,
gone.
if we're gonna roll till
Charles
everybody
is
goes, we
already
might as well just
gone.
go around the table.
I'm the lucky one.
Oh, there are 8 of you and we're doing 8 rolls, aren't we?
Yeah.
April, roll the dice.
2.
Don't worry, guys. I'll fuck
Already
it
did
up.
Tyler, Joe.
6.
Already did Tyler, Jake.
Jake, your only hope.
Go ahead and roll that 11.
7.
Don't worry, guys.
Chris?
You guys swallow
There
it
we
up.
go. That's my big boy.
10. Fuck.
Dan.
Damn it, Dan!
I said it.
What?
It's a 12. I said I'd 12 it up.
Roll a d20.
I called it.
Roll 99.
Now, I just want you guys to be
20.
completely
Yeah,
aware.
that's-
Roll a d20.
Oh, what?
Changing things up.
Changing it up.
20 storm giants.
All right, which is better, high or low?
You'll
Not
find
telling
out.
you. Not telling you.
Roll a 20.
It's all.
I did.
You rolled a 20.
I should be rewarded for my incredible luck that I wasted right there. We find gold, just heaps
It's
and
20
heaps.
storm giants.
I'll take it.
Charles's crazy bola idea isn't so bad now.
20 storm giants around a biscuit.
How many of you can
let's
you
just
take?
go
How many of
around.
us can you take the astral plane?
Me.
Bring Joe
Everyone.
one of those grape ones.
Yes.
Perception check.
Oh, good.
I would do a passive perception, but I don't want to fucking look up your scores.
I probably should take
Mine's
my
really
passive
high.
perception.
Mine
Chris.
is not.
You said delicious, so I had to go for the mean.
Because if I take my
Zima.
if I take my check, I
Oh,
have
the
disadvantage,
Drink
don't
of
I?
Those are like
Huh?
$3.
If I actually take my check, I have
Exactly.
disadvantage.
Just trying to get rid of them.
I'm making you roll, which means you have disadvantage.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
But if I take my passive
Is this like
I
perception,
didn't ask for passive.
I have.
What the hell?
Wait,
my
what about
drink.
disadvantage?
It's water. It's good.
It's just him.
Alcoholic sparkling water.
April.
Got a 10.
It's kind of like
Joke's
Alex,
on you.
you
I'm
haven't rolled yours
stupid
yet.
enough to make my taste buds believe that.
Ooh, any 3.
it's kind of like
Fucking
Sprite.
Christ. Joe?
17.
Tyler?
It's like
17.
alcoholic Sprite.
Jake?
1.
Can you hand me that?
Don't
Chris.
worry, I'm right there with you. I only
that
have
is
one eye.
disgusting.
You got a 1?
Charles. They both
Yeah,
got
so did
one.
Jake.
It's a perception.
Yeah.
8.
3, because I rolled a 16 and a 1.
How did he
Wait,
get disadvantage?
He has disadvantage
I have
on,
one eye.
perception,
Because
on,
of his-
You could.
on visual-based
He has one eye.
perception checks.
Okay, I
Did he
guess
choose to
technically
hear?
I got a 4.
Still, Alex won.
Could you choose to hear?
I don't know.
What do I see?
You could have, yes.
And or smell.
Tell me that was an option.
It's always an option.
Okay.
Choose to taste.
Wait, what do I taste in the
You're
air?
always an option.
Gnomes.
Good gnomes.
You taste gnomes.
Okay, it doesn't sting my eye.
Corbin
Roll
backs
Oh,
away.
over
we're not doing the
D6.
Twitch. Oh, I thought you were making a Twitch joke.
No, you taste. Roll a d6.
Are gnomes normally bad?
I was making a Twitch
No.
joke. I'm a good gnome. I rolled a 3.
3 gnomes. You taste them on the air.
They're not
That's
good elves.
Not Gnelfs. And your guys are walking along, and all of a sudden you've like the
Yeah, I do that a lot.
stop walking symbol.
Mm. I smell them.
I'm getting off my horse.
They're in the
Not
trees.
And Leo senses 3 gnomes somewhere in the area. Leo, give me another check.
Which one am I?
Perception check.
Take it apart.
I'm a gnome.
Oh, that's what it is. 19.
19. You
Is
see,
he smelling you?
hiding in a little bit of shrubbery, kind of off the trail a little ways, you see what looks to be like 3 ghillie-suited gnomes.
Can I tap the belt?
Yes.
Do you tell us this?
If he disappears, I'm
Or
off my horse.
do you just disappear?
Leo legitimately looks in their direction, laughs for 2 seconds, and hits the belt.
You guys are going like Leo gives the signal to stop because you guys didn't roll high enough to spot him. And all of a sudden, Leo signals to stop. Tap.
I'm gonna
Invisible.
dismount.
I use my cloak.
You dismount. Joe turns invisible too, but it's
Different
It's
kind
different.
of invisible.
I'm gonna
Do the
dismount
shimmer
too.
magic and disappear
Alex.
Chris.
What's going on?
You know,
Oh, I guess I have to dismount.
you know what
While
would
you're
be
invisible,
great,
yes.
So, yeah.
physics-wise.
I dismount. I start
As
just
if he
heading over
took
in
the
that
rotation
direction.
of the planet.
Okay.
and took-
Stealthily.
I know, right?
Roll me a stealth
You're
check.
just like
Can you speak gnome?
fucking 500
You've
miles
got
away from
advantage
us
on
now.
this.
Oh, that's
What are the movement of Earth
So first one's a
relative
10.
to
Oh, he just
the
reappeared
solar
in space.
system?
You're lucky
You're
we're
just
not
in
on
Christ.
space.
Plus,
my second roll was
Yeah.
18.
All right.
Plus.
I'll just tell you,
Next to
I
the
gave
sun.
you advantage and I gave them disadvantage because you're
Yeah,
fucking
that's why I was
invisible.
like, how do they define what the relative
Right
point
now.
is?
Just with my normal rolls, that would be at 27.
Okay, they got a 7. You cleared it by
Your
20.
point of re-entry is exactly where you were geosynchronously.
So yeah, I'm just heading towards their area.
you'll be like,
Can I see them now? Or
You don't know what's going on.
okay.
Yeah,
you
Leo-
just Leo stop.
And then he disappeared.
Invisible. You guys did not pick up that there was gnomes. Leo did not tell you that there was gnomes. Leo did not tell you that he saw.
I
3.
said they're gnomes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gnomes.
So
I
yeah,
would
you just hear
probably
Leo
be
go gnomes.
In gnomish, I would probably be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Of course, you don't see anyone, so you're just calling this out.
Yeah.
We're gnomes.
Before any response, let's let Leo have his moment here because he's fucking killing it. Maybe.
Snap one of
Killing
their
all
necks.
3 of
I
them.
won't kill all 3 of them. I'll send somebody back to their families. Their war distraught families.
We see a bush levitate in the air and hear its neck snap.
All right.
The last thing it hears is you're going above
Wait a
my
minute,
fireplace.
what that was next?
I see 2 bushes run away.
All right, guys. Back to the action. Alex, what
Get
the
out.
fuck is going on?
I just want to sneak up behind them and point my gun to one of their heads and uninvisible abilities myself. Those are words. Don't question me.
Yeah.
You uninvisibility yourself
Mhm.
directly behind them, and you hear, "Oh shit!" as they jump up out of their position and then turn around and level their little short bows at
I
you.
bring my shield up and I take my mace out and I'm like, gnomes!
Good gnomes.
Corby's like, "Hold on, hold on."
I'm going to be
Chill.
there.
And they call that out in Gnomish. Do you speak
All right,
Gnomish?
sure.
Oh
no.
no.
You wouldn't recognize what they said.
I
but
would have
you-
heard it.
Well, he doesn't. You're not there to
I'm
translate.
waiting.
I would have
3
I would have
minutes
broken out chuckling though.
before I come back.
Fucking Christ, Joe.
How long?
I forgot you were there.
3 rounds?
3
I-
minutes.
3 minutes?
I yell at
Jesus.
them to
It's
empty
not
their
a good place
pockets.
to be for 3 minutes.
die.
I don't know that.
And I'm saying that in common.
I know that.
Roll me a percentile.
Kane's like,
Oh, man.
If it's 0
What the
through
fuck are you?
25, that's if it's 0
Not only does he not
through
know what the that he's in the astral
14,
plane, he doesn't know
Mhm.
what the astral plane is.
they speak common. This is intelligence.
They don't speak common.
Good. You say empty your pockets or I'm going to kill you.
Mm,
And they don't respond to you, but they definitely get that there was threat there.
mhm.
Wait a second, you said they had short bows?
Yeah.
And he's standing right on top of them.
They hopped away.
Okay. So I
He
don't think that'd be
startled
a very
them.
effective weapon when you're 2 feet away.
At this point, I see them as I'm probably going to kill them in 2 rounds. So, like, if they back up and say, I'm like, man, you just... I'm not worried about this. I'm going to kill you guys.
Do they need to die?
Huh?
They
Nobody needs to die.
Everyone needs to die.
Maybe they can
I
help
don't know
us
if
through the
encounter has
mountain.
a hammer, but I was
They
hoping
live
you-
here. Maybe
Joe,
they can
I'm
help us
looking
through
up
the
stuff for what you're doing.
I'm waiting
I don't
there
know if the
until I
encounter
see
has a
something,
hammer, but I was hoping you
or
would just
until
clock
3
the
minutes
hammer.
passes.
Parno, if you went out into your yard and your neighbor was in a ghillie suit with a gun laying in the front yard pointing towards your yard, would you be happy about it?
We're in their yard. And you walked in. You're the
Still.
neighbor with the gun.
Still,
But still.
would you be happy about it?
The role's a little reversed here.
The rules are always reversed.
Let's put it this way. If we were coming toward some random
Joe,
rich person's mansion...
Give me a D12.
In this situation,
and a
the
bunch of
gnomes are
people
me.
Popped out in ghillie suits.
They didn't pop out in
Okay.
ghillie suits.
Your
We
3
popped out from
minutes
invisibility.
are uneventful.
This is all their fault.
I'm going to eventually. I'll remember it. I'm going to come up
They should
with
know common also.
a
They should have took it in
encounter chart for the astral
Gnome
plane.
What does a 5 perception check give me?
Hang on.
Man, you don't feel Satan licking your anus, but he's there.
He's there.
You see like clusters of stars and gas floating around, but you seem to definitely be alone right now.
I didn't like it either.
Alex, you call out.
cherry weed.
They don't answer.
It sounded
April, who speaks gnome here?
April, the gnome.
Are you going to do anything about this? Are you?
April the gnome speaks gnome.
This is a point you could interject.
I'd be like, hold on. Don't shoot him yet.
Okay,
What are you saying to say?
I would say that in common first.
so I can hear it.
So, Leo, do you respond to her? Do you
I mean,
stop?
I'm not shooting them. I'm still have my gun pointed at
All
them.
right, April.
You know
then
what? No, I do put my gun down. I'm like, you know what? I'll kill them if need be. Go ahead and talk.
All right.
In a gnomish, I would turn to them and be like, why are you hiding in bushes?
He's a murderer.
What are you doing?
Help us.
Guys,
Please.
we're hunting.
Hunting what?
Food,
Squirrels.
squirrels, rabbits.
Squirrels and rabbits.
So you were
Birds.
just
They're
chilling
hungry.
in the bushes and we're just casually passing by?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're good?
If you guys wouldn't have fucking snuck up behind us, we would have just let you keep going.
That's just kind of how he is. I don't
What are they
really have an
saying?
excuse for that.
Can I shoot them yet?
No.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Alright,
Maybe
We're
they
gonna
can
go
help
back
us through the mountain.
To
I'm
hunting.
not there.
cool. We're
Can-
gonna
Can they help
be on
us?
our way.
Can they help us through
Wait.
the mountain to the castle?
Oh, yeah. Do you know an easy way up to the castle?
Why would you want to go to the castle?
We have business there.
He has a job interview. It's really important.
Can't you see how nicely I'm dressed in my smoldering armor?
Oh yeah, I forgot you were wearing that.
Directly assault
They reply back.
and no
you
racial
have-
slurs.
You have
in general?
business
Mhm.
with
Sing along with
Claxass
rock
Clax Clan?
Who?
I'm sorry, what?
With Claxass Clax.
I would repeat that to them and be like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
What are they
we're-
saying?
we're
Do
not-
they know common?
No, they don't.
We don't know who that is.
It's like the gnomish
Is that
KKK.
religion?
We're looking.
They say, well, Claxass Clax probably has a lot of artifacts in his clan's castle.
What did they say in April?
But they'd probably kill you on sight.
It's alright. We killed that.
We're gonna have to fight people to get the artifact.
Not if we kill them, friend.
He doesn't know what you said.
Not if they don't see us.
Oh, and I don't know what he said.
So what
Never
can
mind.
you tell me about this Claxet Clax?
Claxass Clax slash. Fucking Christ. guys.
Say a word you can't say yourself.
The
Claxass
KS,
Clax.
I would
Clay-
never do that to Christ.
the KSK. What can you tell us about the KSK?
It's clacks.
Claxass Clax.
Clacks.
Uh,
clacks.
Well, like most frost giants, he's an asshole.
Oh, he's a frost giant. Hey,
Oh.
there's frost giants up there.
I think they're okay
Sweet,
to kill.
let's go kill him.
I got
Sweet.
some fire.
Okay.
You're gonna kill him?
Probably.
I mean,
I
if we
mean,
have
if
to.
we have to.
Okay.
Why? Do you not have faith in us? Did you not just get spooked by this fucker over here?
getting startled in the wilderness is a lot different than walking into the home of Clacksass Clacks
What are they saying?
and the
never
rest
heard
of
of
his clan.
I never heard of them.
What are they saying?
They're concerned that we won't be able to
Class
fight
action
the frost
lawsuit?
giants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it a giant or giant?
I can give you an
Giants.
example, but they won't really be able to give input on the afterwards of it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I think you just trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Just kill them.
Do they know any way in, like, a back door or anything like that?
Yeah, is there a back door?
Oh, I don't know. I avoid it.
Oh, you're probably not wrong to.
We don't go to the castle. We just meet them where we drop off the deliveries, and that's it.
Where do you drop off the deliveries?
About halfway between the mountain, between our village and them.
What do you deliver?
Yeah, what do you deliver?
Squirrels and rabbits.
Squirrels and
Golems
rabbits
food.
in the mouths of
I was
dogs.
hoping they said
Okay.
Dishornos.
They make deliveries like halfway up the mountain.
What do they deliver?
Food and what was the other thing you said?
Golems.
Golems?
Golems? What?
Yeah, what?
Golems, big golems with the gears.
Oh, I got a plan for those.
With the gears?
Our village makes them.
Do you have some that are supposed to be delivered soon?
Not till the end of the month.
Ask them how much their golems cost.
Have they secretly been
how
giving
many
the
combs?
constructs programming to turn on the giants?
Well, have you?
It wouldn't do any good.
Yeah.
Ask them how much the golems cost. I might want to buy one.
How much do your golems cost?
They're not for sale.
Why not?
Because we need them for us, or they go to Clacksass Clacks.
You can't spare
Hold
one?
on. Says class. Then can we have some golems?
I would want to interject. What are you saying? What's going on?
Well, right now I'm inquiring about the golems for our friend over here.
Oh.
Actually
Wait,
forgot
they
my
have
name.
golems?
How many golems do they have?
Do they have like a small army of them?
I mean, we have enough to
No.
get us by.
Them.
No, the giants, not you.
Oh, I
care
don't
about
know how many they have. I don't go up there.
Can we have, like, some golems?
you. They already said no. I already asked.
Oh.
What do they
If
use
we
the
kill the
golems
giants,
for?
can we have some golems?
You gotta send that through April.
Yeah, if we kill them, will you give us some golems?
That's not something I can answer for
What do
you.
they use the golems for?
Do you know what they use them for?
Probably sex games. No,
Kinky.
no, they just,
That's
you
what I
know,
would use a golem
labor.
Flesh and blood just
Okay.
doesn't live. Right.
All right. Any other helpful tips, tricks, information?
I mean, if you're wanting to know that much information, maybe you need to go talk to
Just blood after.
Vera.
Vera?
Yeah,
Where will we find her at?
Yeah.
she's the mayor of the town.
Where's the town?
What's her name?
We're not from around here. If you can't
Vera?
tell.
Oh, it's
Did you say a Vera?
Vera, not
okay.
a Vera.
Not the antivirus?
No,
Darn it.
we'd get sued, Joe. It's
Elvira?
No, Vera.
I'm not still wearing a mask. Oh, shit.
it's what is this? This is you guys are getting. This is the last check of the day. You guys are getting to the point where you need to camp for the night. They're just like, it's
Not
just,
wearing
you know, maybe a couple hours
Yeah.
up the mountain.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to know?
When
Bunch
your
of frost
golems
giant
break,
golems.
what part usually breaks first?
That's probably not a question for these gnomes.
Yeah, Vera might know.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
They're not
I
good
don't know.
names.
I don't think they're useful. Let's
Kill 'em.
just keep-
We're not.
You're not
we're
even there,
gonna-
Joe.
any
You're not
weak
even
spots?
there.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh,
with
yeah.
us.
You're asking questions.
We're
And you're
gonna
not
leave
there to
before you get
ask
back.
questions.
Just kill 'em.
Do they know of any weak spots on them?
That's what I was asking. I was just being more cool about it.
Yeah.
The golems.
We would probably have to ask Vera about that.
Let's just go find Vera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move along.
Okay.
Go find Vera.
Thanks.
Can they
Sorry
just
about
take
my
us-
friend.
Can they just take us to Vera?
Well, are you heading back to town or? Are you...
Yeah, we're just starting out.
Okay.
We just left.
Okay. That's fine. We'll find our way.
We save any of that
Ask him if
rock
there's
meat
anything that
trade
we
with.
can identify ourselves as friendly.
Is there anything that we can say or do to not get killed? Aside from not putting a gun to people's heads?
That's a good start. I mean, I don't know. Probably if you show up in town, Sheriff Reese will probably come out and try to talk to you. Just be nice to him, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know what you just said to them, but the first thing I'm gonna do is run up to the first person who makes themselves present and shoot them in an unfriendly manner.
No.
That'll get us in.
No, it won't. That's the exact opposite of what we want to do.
All right, you guys camp out for the night.
I'm the biggest guy.
Why don't you? Let's just see if something happens overnight. Someone.
Someone other than me.
No, time out.
Oh, shit.
Time
We're gonna
out.
see what happened to Joe first.
Oh yeah, Joe. As the gnomes are walking away, you come back.
Yeah.
And you go.
I would recap the conversation for you.
All right.
Hey, I didn't kill them.
Jake, roll a
Darn
d12.
it.
He should have.
Boy.
Joe, you have no idea what's going on too.
Yeah.
I would hope
That's fine.
your friends would.
8.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said,
Night's uneventful.
Just like every night, Joe, isn't it?
God, Charles.
All right, you guys make it to town. As you're walking up to town, you can see it kind of in the distance, and it almost looks like a modern town. Stones, multi-storied buildings rising straight up the ground in like perfect little rectangles. Gnomes scurrying about between the different buildings doing their things. Just built on like, they flattened out a portion of the mountain, so it's just flat stone with this town just cropping out of it. Maybe a couple dozen buildings.
Fancy.
Do we hear them singing the Lollipop Guild song?
No.
I was thinking that.
You're walking into town, but it's like as people see you coming, they start like scattering and running into the buildings nearby. And as like the further you move into town, like they're just streets are rapidly clearing.
Oh, I'm definitely running ahead of everybody.
You
Or not running, but like strutting ahead of everybody.
okay?
We're not terrible.
You're calling out. We're not terrible. Are you calling out since you actually speak the language?
I picture Leo just walking in front of me.
Why are y'all running?
Why are you running?
And maybe you guys get
Why are
it
you running?
a couple blocks into town, just like a decent ways in, and all of a sudden you hear a rumble. Just like the ground beneath you kind of vibrates,
It's hungry.
and then all of a sudden, all of the buildings drop into the ground.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
Evangelion.
racist. I thought they were going to transform into rock golems, like Transformers.
And then you're just standing on like this flat plain.
They pulled an Evangelion on us.
Bruh.
I did it.
There's no one but you guys around.
I just yell, "This is stupid."
A few moments later, you guys are kind of walking around, maybe like inspecting the seams of where these buildings drop down. And it's like these buildings were the exact size of the hole they fell into. I mean, like there's just like a paper seam.
So all we gotta do is wait for Unit 1 to shoot up.
Does it look like they're trying to camouflage the seams? Like they're hard to see? Or
Well, they're small seams, so if you wouldn't have seen where they dropped down, you may have had a hard time finding. But a few moments later, kind of, you see one little tiny building, no bigger than, I don't know, maybe a small shed. Larger than a small shed. A decent-sized garage. Rise up.
This is where Unit 1 comes out of.
And from it comes... roll me d6, roll me d6.
You're gonna roll 4 equal.
I did. What the fuck?
Dang, I rolled a 3.
Roll 4.
Drunk Alex can see the future.
Good input.
You see a gnome coming out.
3
that
minutes
you-
and 12 seconds is the last fucking check she'll get.
Alright, that you would presume is Sheriff Reese, accompanied with 3 familiar sights. Those clockwork golems come out walking behind him. Sheriff Reese is also walking on what looks to be a clockwork pony.
Oh, that's fancy.
This is
Walking on a clockwork pony or
Riding,
riding?
you know.
What's his name?
He just kicked it
Sheriff
over and he's
Reese.
walking on it.
Sheriff Reese should be happy about TOS because I had some things to say.
So, are we all in view of these?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do something. So I'm gonna take my swords out, hold them up, and I'm gonna set them on the ground.
Ooh, strong position.
Summon them back to my hands if I need to.
Shit.
We act like Thor's hammers and just break out.
He stops maybe like 100 feet from you, and he fucking yells out in common. State your business in Dropstone.
In Dropstone.
I
Okay.
get it. Mr. Stone. Ha. Ha.
I
Your
came up.
houses are stone and they drop.
I came up with the name of the village first, and then I was trying to figure out their defense mechanism. They drop. Made of
I respect
stone.
that.
Yeah.
It's in the
Beautiful.
name.
We're
Is he
on our
talking
way.
Going out.
What language is he talking?
Common.
Come. We're on our way
yes.
right through
You
here
forgot the
to
joke
the
already.
castle.
Well, hold on, we're here to see Vera.
Yeah.
Vera
But,
Wang?
I was gonna get there.
No, hold on.
I'm telling our destination first.
Who is yelling back to him? Are you all yelling back to him?
I'm not saying anything yet.
I'll wait
I'm
if you
just
want to take it.
staring
No,
at
go
him.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we're on our way to the castle because we got a beef with some frost giants there. But we ran into some of your hunters on the way up here, and they said we should talk to Vera to get some information.
Information on what?
The frost giants. You know, if there's any easy ways in, any weaknesses we can exploit. I get the impression you guys aren't on exactly friendly terms, and I suspect that we won't be with them either.
Are you an agent of Klaxas Klaxa?
No.
What did
no.
he say? What,
No.
what did he just call us?
We want something they have, and
Those
they'll
fighting
probably
words.
have to die for us to get it.
Wait, what did he say?
Are you an agent of Klaxas
No,
Klax?
I'm asking them. Like, what was that? What was the?
Class, sex class.
Klaxas Klax.
Sass class, sorry.
I'm calling them the KSK.
What?
Just put it simply,
KSK
friend.
took my baby away.
We're gonna kill these people, take care of your troubles, and if you help us with some information, all the easier and it's better for both of us.
We don't really ask for much more than that.
That sounds something exactly like someone that Klaxas Klax sent out to test our loyalty.
We've never even heard of these bitches until we met your
I
hunters.
immediately yell out, "Remember that you're on a metal pony. Don't judge me." Goddamn metal pony. You gotta talk about what
What
I'm
do a
doing.
persuasion check?
So,
We're not
hang on a
apart.
minute. These frost giants are smart.
They're frost
They have
giants.
schemes.
Schemers.
They're schemers.
They're schemers. He's a schemer.
Hey, bro, I'm
Does
just like
a
a dog
9
chasing a car.
persuade them?
What?
No. What are you
I'm
trying
like
to
a dog
say with
chasing
your
a car.
nine?
I'm trying to convince them that we're not a
I wouldn't know what to do
of
once I shot it.
Clack, sass, clacks.
You don't do a good job.
Okay.
He says, I'm coming closer. I'm tired of yelling.
That's fine. It kind of sucks.
Tired of being on a
I
pony?
yell at him.
He rides closer, and his iron golem compadres walk along with him.
You should have rode one of the golems. That would've
And
been
he
more
gets
than-
like 20 feet from you guys. We can't trust you.
You're on a pony.
Forget the pony for a minute.
No,
I yell out. I yell out.
He's
Kind
right
sir, I've disarmed.
there.
I'm like, hang on a minute, friend. You're
On a metal pony,
You're
right?
forced servants of Klaxas Klax. The stuff is, if we're not agents, then it's in your best interest to help us. And if we are, then it's in your best interest to help us.
Damn, even I understand what he just said.
That's something I should have said because I have a +7 to persuasion, but I never get to use it.
But if
Well, persuade away.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll set up a meeting with you and Vera. But you have to do a favor for me.
Oh God, get him off that pony.
You mean like kill the frost giants?
No.
Can we kill your iron golem?
What kind of favor
Can
are
we
we
kill the
talking?
frost
Because there's
giants
certain lines that
anyways?
we won't cross.
You, and he points to you. Come
Kurt?
over here and let's have a talk gnome to gnome, because your friends are idiots.
The minute you start to walk away, Leo goes, "Kill that pony, kill that pony."
Did he say that in gnome?
He says that gnome.
Okay.
As she's walking over there, I'm gonna yell, "Kind sir, is it okay if I pick up my weapons?"
Yes.
As she
Yes.
goes up, I go up
I
as
just
well.
didn't want to start a fight.
You go up as well?
Yeah.
He said gnome to gnome.
He said it in Gnomish, correct?
Yeah.
I don't fucking
So he doesn't
Gnomish.
know that. So why wouldn't he walk when she walks?
Have your friend stay back.
Yeah, hold on.
I might,
Hold on. Let me take care of this.
You pop your eye open and you see the two weird dead barbarian dudes standing there staring at you.
No other
I
magical
would just
effects
love
around
that
us.
every
so
time he does that, they're wearing a different funny hat.
That'd be awesome.
Stone face.
So Jake, do you hang back?
No.
Oh,
He hops down off his horse. He looks rather agitated that you're there, but he turns to you and he starts talking in Gnomish.
I feel like Kindle turns and sees Dan's character and he's like, "Yeah, I forgot you looked like that. Now I understand the homes going down."
So April, he says to you in Gnomish, he's like, look, as much as I would like to help you, do whatever you want to do to Claxus Clax, because he deserves it. I can't risk it without you proving,
One bag down.
doing something to prove to the town that you're safe.
How can we prove that?
I have something you can do. And it's not going to be easy, but if you do it, you'll be in.
Oh,
Okay.
is he like focused in talking to her?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're probably talking to Gnomish.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah. I
Her and
wouldn't-
Jake move forward, but they're talking in Gnomish.
Yeah, I was gonna do something then.
I use thaumaturgy to predator myself.
Nah, I don't want to waste one of my potions.
God damn it. He says there's a graveyard about a mile in that direction, and he points like west. There's something been going on there. There's like ghosts or something. And
Demons.
we need whatever's going on, we need to stop. The town's just on edge. It's on, everyone's scared and worried. Go there, figure out what's going on, get it cleared up, come back, and I guarantee you I'll get you a meeting with Vera. She'll answer any questions you have.
And Corby holds out her pinky. She's like, "You promise?"
He pinky promises.
Okay.
He's attacking her.
He's
her
for
pinky.
real.
This is an attack. What?
Ooh, perfect timing.
It's a perfect time for a break.
all right. After the pinky promise is sealed, let's
We
go kill
end the
some.
episode on a pinky promise. You two people will catch you actually after the weekend. So, because this would be the Monday episode.
So it'll be even
Whenever they
closer to
watch it
the
in
actual
the
Halloween.
future.
Or whenever they watch it in the future, or whenever we get around to actually fucking posting it, because sometimes I forget.
Deal with it.
Deal with it. We'll be back in a couple days. Twitch people will be back in a couple minutes. Thanks for watching. Don't ride ponies. Fuck pasta. We'll see you later.
One time, my dog murdered a squirrel and ate like half of it, and attacked another dog for trying to eat her
It was
squirrel.
like, finally I can go home.
It was terrible.
What's the problem? I don't understand this.
It's
like that week leading up
disgusting.
to
You know
Easter,
how
you
bad the
wasn't
breath
happy at
smell
all.
after they kill something?
But now, when the apocalypse happens, you already have a half-trained hunting dog.
And have
Yeah.
a squirrel.
You have
I
all the
mean-
squirrels you can eat.
You have half a meal and the train
And
dog.
all